We are back. Don't know for how long, but get a few more rounds done maybe. So I took my 2 hour break and my hair, I like tried to like get it all back up again, and now it's like, oh my gosh. I've been sitting in the dark too with just the TV, and I feel like I just got out of bed or something. Oh, here, where I was at, I had stopped on the gray. So no, I did not work on it at all while I was off. Oh, my stomach. Hello again, Charlotte. Yeah, I'm just hanging out, trying to get tired. I just put some stuff in the crock pot. Oh gosh. Yeah, I just had put up stuff that we had out for supper, the rest of everything anyway. And now Sam's getting it back out, but that's all right. Took that whole time to catch up. Well, it was just 2 hours. That 2 hours flew by. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7.5 rows that I'd done. So you said there was 20 rows on the sleeves, is that right? I think that's what you said.
There's nothing on the ground for you.
Oh gosh, okay. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to be so lucky to get the center pull on this one. I just started the 9th round. Got to stop for a minute. The kids are leaving. I'll be back. Okay, Lenora. Oh, there we go. I finally got it. I thought you were going to lay down now. You're not going back outside. What did you put in your crock pot, Charlotte? Go back to this little piece that I had left over from earlier and get it used up. Okay, start on this other. I'm trying to learn how to crochet, but it's so hard. Have any tips? Start out with something super easy like chaining, learning your chain stitch and your tension and the feel of the yarn and the feel of the hook, and not taking on a project too big before you even learn what you're doing, and in that process not overthinking it either. And I wouldn't spend a whole lot of money to start out, and it's not hard once you just figure out, tension, the way to hold your thread, and just being patient with yourself. Learning as much of the basics as possible before you bite off too much, you know. Not sure if my comment came to. I'm making beef and onion tacos. I've got some New York strip in the crock pot with some onion and mushrooms. Oh, nice. Well, that one came through, but if you messaged any prior to that, no, I didn't get it. Thank you for the hearts. And honestly, there's so many tutorials, videos, everything on YouTube right now of so many different people, and just getting on and watching people. And of course, asking questions and whatever. YouTube is just messing up all over the place. I was watching a guy preach earlier, and his comment section was messed up too. Oh boy. I'm back. Now maybe some progress can happen. Yeah, I don't know, Charlotte. I know other people are having problems too. It's not just me, And like I said, really all my other stuff is pretty well under control now, but I just still have some questionable things that if it's nothing, okay, but I'm not even getting that answer, so. So yes, hopefully you'll have some non-interrupted progress, Lenora, where you can just chill. like you said earlier on your other live stream, there are so many people on YouTube now, so many channels, right? And it's, I don't know, I think it's just getting harder for them to take care of something. I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie, the few times that I've done the TikTok thing, there are things on TikTok that I wish that, and I don't know why YouTube can't do some of the things that TikTok does. That seems a lot easier, but I don't know. But granted, I mean, I haven't been on there a lot, but it doesn't mean that I prefer them over this or anything, but there's just some things that I think be beneficial. Okay, I got that one used. Oh shoot. And I never thought that I'd really say that, you know. No, not yet, Charlotte. I didn't. We were in watching our TV show, and then I got on here right as soon as it got off, so. I didn't look it up yet, but I have it in my notebook to look it up. Oh gosh, it's gonna take me for it. It feels like forever. Okay. Put that over there. Now I'm gonna go for the coral. Kind of corally, rusty color. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff on YouTube that really needs to be taken down. I agree with you, Charlotte. And that's what I was talking to my best friend the other day about, you know. It seems like they're, you know, YouTube is pretty strict about certain things sometimes. But then there's some really bad stuff that's on here that should not be on here that they should be worrying way more about, I think, sometimes. So. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because, I mean, there's some disturbing stuff that I've come across. It's just like keep scrolling. And so I don't even really scroll through the lives at all on YouTube anymore because I'm too afraid of what I'm going to see. Now, if it's somebody that I'm already following, yeah. And if they're on whenever I, you know, then that's different. But I don't know. I mean, but granted, there have been times that I've found some pretty cool stuff in my scrolling, but it's been way more other questionable stuff. I want you to look up the 3D stitch. I'm working on one right now. Hurricane, and it's really cold today. Definitely not cold here. Hello, Eileen. How are you? Crocheting the granny squares, I do tend to crochet faster. There's sometimes yeah, it just depends on what I'm working on. We must be careful what our eyes see and our ears hear. Oh, yeah. Yes. You're right, Charlotte. You're absolutely right. I crochet, but wow, not that fast. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Eileen. I had a great aunt. Her name was Eileen. She's the one that actually taught me how to crochet. Yes. This is going to be the sleeve part of the granny square cardigan. It's more of a duster length cardigan and long sleeved. As I was working on the back panel earlier, this is my back panel, and these that I'm doing for the arm are the ones that didn't get on here because it was going to be way too big. So I did this, and then these are the rest of the colors that I plan on using in it. And then I'll resume these colors after I get done with this coral color, kind of rusty coral color. I'll go back to the series that's in this back panel. Thank you. Making a blanket, nice. I just got done making a blanket, a baby blanket, and then more of a heavy throw. I use the Bernat blanket and baby blanket yarn. So I enjoy doing the blankets too. Caitlin, I have to go. Sorry, I didn't talk much. Bye. Good night. You're fine, Caitlin. You have a good rest of your night. We'll see you later. I find the day beyond a little bit. The blanket yarn you find difficult to use? Baby yarn, little, it's tough to work with. Oh yeah, the tinier baby yarn, like the more like your 2 and 3 weight. Is that what you're talking about? I was using the Bernat though of the thicker. Are you using the thinner right now? Because mine was a 6 weight. It was the chunkier. Gotcha. It is a little bit harder to work with. I agree. I don't use a lot of it. I rarely use it unless it's requested. I usually try to just go with the regular 4 weight for baby blankets and stuff, actually. My hubby is on night shift tonight, and I just got off the phone with him, and after he calls me on his lunch break, I'm going to bed, sitting here watching you, making me tired. Hey, that's all right. It's relaxing. I'll take it as a compliment. I don't know how long I'll stay on this round, but I thought I'd come on so I could work on this sleeve and maybe at least get one sleeve done. We'll see. There's my train. Okay, rotate. I can put this back in. And I'm going to have to actually get out some of my other yarn again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm on the 12th row. You are using a 4 weight now? Okay. It is extremely relaxing to watch someone crochet and fall asleep watching me crochet. Now I know how he feels. There you go. It is very relaxing, and even doing it. I mean, like the other night here I was in my zone and was just letting my brain do its thing, and I was on live But you know how you just get in your zone a little bit as you're going, and it's just the yarns are flowing, and you just are one with it. And oh, Sam like just scared me to death. Oh, it was hilarious. Because he came up behind me just to say something, ask me something or something, and oh my gosh. So I was just so relaxed, and it was just so nice. And I said, I'm easy to get because even Ms. Manny over here, my mannequin, she can get me every now and then. She'll be behind me and I'll know it, but out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, who's back there? I live in the Midwest, Eileen. You're in Florida. Okay. Been a bit warm there too on y'all. Yeah, it's been crazy, hasn't it? I completely understand what you're saying. Jack scares me all the time because I'll get my zone and I don't know he's standing there. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, because this next week I think is supposed to be hotter than what our last round was. And oh my gosh, because even today it was like, it was well over 100 with the heat index and everything, the humidity and all the things. I think it was like around 100, between 107, 110, something like that. I don't remember what they were saying. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Eileen. Together 54 years. Wow. That was a long time. Anymore, people, they don't make it even half that long sometimes. So that's amazing. Oh, yes. Do you have any children, Eileen? Grandchildren? I'm gonna have to move you out of my peripheral. I'm subconsciously trying to keep up with you, and I'm starting to sweat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is it the heat from my hook, Lenora? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, 2, 5. 2 sons and 5 grandchildren. Aw. Hello, Jason. What? I'm reaching out with support. Supportive that. Yeah, I don't. Whatever. Not your hook. Just trying to get fast. I was being funny. Oh, well, thank you, Eileen. Well, you're welcome to become a part of our family community, crocheters, or whatever. Because, I mean, not everybody even crochets. We have people that don't crochet at all, and some that knit, some that do other crafting, some that just come to hang out and talk. And we usually have no problems here. We really don't. I mean, whenever I first was on here, though, it was a little bit different because, I was fresh meat, I guess, like everyone is when they first start, so the trolls go after you, whatever. But we got those taken care of pretty quick. So every now and then one will slip in, and we've converted a few, and they've become family, and that's great. I'm glad for that. And so, yeah, we just try to make it a very nice, calm, relaxing, open community. Well, I realize that you came across my live stream, but I'm not going to believe that you're part of the Jason management. I can't believe that really, but I guess we'll play your game for a little bit. I don't know. Well, no, I'm not going to, but hello, Trish. How are you? Unless you're trying to keep up with Johnna. Well, I don't know. Oh, goodness. Okay, now I need to pull this out, my panel, so I can go by these colors now again. And now I'm going to have to dig down at the bottom. I should have just left these out. I'm not worried about putting them in here. And hope I haven't, well, I have more of that green downstairs, I think. Okay, we'll need this one. Oh, don't tell me I don't have, I need this one. I was sure I still had some of that green. Oh, yeah, I do. I may have just enough to go around this. I just did a live at my beach, but ran out of battery. Oh no. Oh gosh, come on. For real. Yeah, oh gosh. No, you're lying. Whatever, I don't care. Like I said, play your game. Thank you, Trish. Jason's in New Zealand doing a movie. Oh, okay. What round are you on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, starting 13. Jack laughs at me sometimes because some people watch things on the internet that they shouldn't, if you know what I mean, and I watch crochet videos, so hey, giggles. Oh yeah, exactly. And yeah, crochet all the way. That's what I choose to watch. And yeah, I know. But you know what? It's much safer. Much safer. Oh, yeah, because I totally believe it's him. Not. I'm so fortunate. Oh gosh. And like he's just sitting there scrolling YouTube and just, oh, oh. Safer, relaxing, wholesome, and fun. Yes. No. It is a granny square, like duster cardigan that Lenora and I are working on together. I already finished my Bernat blanket that I was working on, and I think you were here whenever I was working on it, Trish. I can show it to you if you want me to. No, it's not a cocoon. I've already made the back panel. I'll show it to you. I do want to make a cocoon. I have not done it yet. It's noted in my brain that it's something that I would like to do. But this is what we're working on together. And I've done the big panel right here for the back. Now I'm working on the arms. And this is what the back panel for mine looks like. Okay, good night, Eileen, and thanks for hanging out with us, and feel free to pop in anytime. If you'd like, you can subscribe and make sure your notification bell's on, and you can catch us next time. Oh, wow, I started the squares for that but gave up. Oh, no. Yeah, I think it'll turn out cute, Eileen. He needs to leave us alone and just let us crochet in peace, please. Yeah, right. Cocoon cardigan is easy, just a square fold over. Yes. And I have seen them all over the place. I've seen them for quite a while and have wanted to do one, but have just never done it. And yeah, it seems like it would be very easy. Like you said, just a square and folding it over. I've seen some really pretty color combinations. Too many little squares, so I made some hexagon instead. Hey, there you go. Or hexacardigan, yeah. Trish needs to break those squares back out. Yes, you need to pick up from where you left off and join with us. It looks like he left after I said he was in New Zealand. You outed him, Trish. Oh gosh. You saved us from Jason. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, I'm getting all tangled up. Because my yarn's wanting to get tangled up again. Because I'm about to get through another cake. And I'm pulled on the wrong side again. Dashing in and out to the kitchen nearly 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon here. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, because it's not yet 11 p.m. Friday night here. Way to go, Trish. Thank you so much. He was getting annoying. Yeah. What do you want to become? Thank you, Barbara. I was waiting on you, Lenora. That's why I wasn't saying a word. Wasn't saying a word about nothing. Wasn't gonna make a comment. Wasn't nothing. Nothing. But thank you, Barbara, for the compliment. And yes, I do tend to crochet faster, but it kind of depends on what I'm working on too. Oh my goodness. Man, that'll be, yeah. Love to clean garbage. Okay, yeah. Well, Dooney, I don't have it, so how's yours? Are you supposed to be showing us how you're doing that project? Right now I'm working on the granny square. It's just working on the granny squares to the jacket that we're making. That's why I just said granny squares for days. Every time I clean garbage, I feel good for inside. I bet it don't take you long to crochet you're working on. Yeah, again, it just depends on what I'm making. It's just double crochets. It's a granny square. It's just a big granny square. Just a big granny square with the double crochets. Yeah, you should slow down so she can see. Well, I have slowed down a little bit, but I know it's still and still everybody considers it to be so fast, and I think it's like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm crocheting that fast whenever I slow down. So you can catch up. You're probably still ahead of me. Okay, I did have enough to do that round. Yay. So I almost am done with this green. No. My aunt used to make same as you. My dream is opening an NGO garbage cleaner. Well, we need people in all kinds of positions to get things done, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Put that back in. I can go ahead and throw that away. And my next color is the light. Actually, this one's lighter than that one, so I'm going to start using it. Well, no, I better not. I would make my children garbage cleaner as well. Okay. The house is starting to smell really good with the steak and the onions and the mushrooms and the crock pots. Oh my goodness. I'm sure it's starting to smell yummy. What's it? What is it with Charlotte tonight? Everybody keeps coming after you, Charlotte. Poor Charlotte just hanging out in here, minding her own business, chatting, sharing food stories. I'm not paying any attention. Isn't that funny? Oh gosh. I just didn't the last round in the wrong color. Oh no. Oh gosh. I am working on a granny square cardigan, like long duster cardigan. And I'm working on the sleeves right now. It's this one big 20 round granny square. Oh my gosh. Okay, Trish. You can lurk. You're allowed to lurk. Don't worry about me, girl. I don't pay attention to what other people write. I just talk to the person that's hosting the live. I don't even care. Yeah, I know. That is the one thing about being the host, and trying to engage with people and, get to know. It's like, you do see every single one. But I get you. But I still had to make a comment. So we'll just see. Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. So are we all. God's children. Okay, now my next green is my light green. Back to it. Okay. I had to time him out. I couldn't. I was done. Sorry. Thanks for saying yes. We're all God's children, and we should all be loving and respectful to others. God is watching. Well, I just timed him out. I didn't hide him. I didn't do anything to him, and yes, I'm glad that he said that too, but then he was starting to say other stuff too, so I was like, I don't know where this is going. I wish God would stand on Johnna's yarn for about 10 minutes. Hey, I've slowed it down. I've not been crocheting as fast. I guess I could go take a potty break, which I am actually going to have to probably take here in a minute. Excuse me. This is why I said I would be working on it off live. No way am I going to keep up just working during the lives. Hey, you can work on it off live. It's not going to bother me any. Not going to bother me. I'm just choosing to do that since it's easier for me to do this and talk and pay attention. And then I'll work on my other stuff off live, like the plushy stuff and stuff like that. And then I can work on this during my live. And like I said, you'll probably end up being done before me. Oh gosh. You see, you would be ahead of me if I would have waited and to started that again. If I would have waited till tonight to do that, you would have been ahead of me. So I worked to catch up with you. Since I changed my mind on how I was doing it. Once I actually got all my colors picked out. I know, but you keep talking about me being ahead of you, and I have not been ahead of you. And thinking that you're not going to keep up with me. Whatever. I'm just going by the things that you're saying. So, and I know what you're saying, and I know. If I was just doing this as a long type thing or whatever, I may be saying the same thing to you. That if I didn't keep at it, it'd be sitting in the corner for 20 years, you know. But I'm just going off of what you're saying. So I'm playing back with your words. So I'm just saying, you do you. Don't worry about, if you're working on it offline and whatever, that's fine. I don't care. It's not going to bother me one bit. I'm just choosing not to. Because that's what I said in the beginning, that I wasn't going to work on it offline. Because I have other stuff I want to do offline, but I definitely want to work on this, and it's definitely something I want to do because I think it's fun and it's easy for me to work on. Okay. So see, it's just going to keep you focused and, you'll get it done. Oh, my nose itches. Oh. And it is a bigger project. And I'm ready to kind of do a bigger project that's something different, you know, because it'll keep me focused, because then it keeps me, again, like what I've said before, interested, you know, because even after doing that big blanket and stuff, it didn't take me near as long as what I thought it would. I really thought it was going to take me longer to do it. So, and it's like I'm getting my yarn used up and I'm getting inventory built up. So, all good stuff. And I'm excited to see what both of ours turns out, you know, to see what yours ends up being completed, you know, with your color palette and everything, and see how much alike or how much different they are, you know. I think that's what's going to be the fun part, too. That's why I'm saying the focus will be gone if I end up 2 weeks behind you. You're not going to be 2 weeks behind me, so just hush. You are not. You will be fine. Because if it was me saying that to you right now, you'd be saying the same thing I'm saying to you. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh. Okay, I get to do my neon green next. And what case scenario would I say that Miss Jazzy is? Chosen's not here, so I had to say it for him. Oh gosh. Hello? In the case scenario that I just gave. Oh gosh. I also love to crochet. I am a beginner, by the way. Well, you got to start somewhere, and so yeah. Is there anything you're working on right now, Rashi? I hope I pronounced that right. Have to refresh. Okay. Oh geez, it's already 11:30. Wow. Okay. Put that one in there for now. Now this is going to be a little more bolder with it being kind of in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I'm going to get this round done. This is my round 17. So I think once I get it done, I'll probably get off of here for the evening. I will have almost got one sleeve done. Sweet dreams to you, as my husband and I say to each other. I hope the good ones come true. Aw, thank you, Charlotte. What size hook are you using? I'm using an eye hook, so I'm using the bigger hook. What hook size are you using? Oh, thank you for the hearts. You have a good night, Charlotte, and thanks for hopping on tonight. I am so glad you found us back. Normally I would use the H hook, the 5mm, but I wanted this to be a little more, have a little more give to it and be flowy. And I tend to crochet tighter, so. I'm getting fuzzies everywhere. Okay, I'm using it in Asia. I couldn't figure out why yours looked bigger. I probably should have used an I2. Didn't even think about drape. I think this will be okay though. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I just know sometimes whenever I get to going with an H hook that my tension gets way, and it just depends on what I'm making, So. You know how there's that certain spot where you start going, then isn't going to be big enough? That's where I'm at now. I know in a couple more rounds I'll be okay. Oh, it's plenty big enough. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to go ahead and measure that back panel real quick too, to get, because it's going to be, the width of what's going to be going around my booty and everything else. So it's like, okay, I want to make sure. And so yeah, it's going to be plenty big. So and yeah, that's happened several times with me. That scenario, I totally agree with different things that I've made. And some of them have been exactly like, oh no, I do need to add some more. Okay. But I honestly don't know if I want it to be, I don't know. How many rows do I have left? Again, was I on 17, right? 18, 19, 20. So 3 more rows. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3. For lengthwise, it's going to end up being perfect lengthwise, I think. After 3 more rows, yeah. I think it's going to end up being perfect length. Because usually for sweaters on me, they come like past my hand or mid hand or whatever, and I don't really want it to do that. So that's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to toss that in there. Now I got to remember, was it that one or the other one? I think it's this one. It'll be this one that I'll be switching to after my gray. So, okay, I'm going to get some of my stuff cleaned up here. Get my room picked up. Well, I can already tell that my basket has went down some. Not a ton, but some. But of course, I have these 2-pounder things in there too. Take that out for the next round. I don't know. I'm hoping that I might have some more dark gray somewhere. Gonna have to go down and look and see if maybe I have another small thing of it, maybe. Okay. Got that put away. I need to put that back in the living room. Oh, my chalkboard I need to take downstairs. I'm gonna keep this out. Stick it in there, put it on there. Oh, all Sam's mail, but he was supposed to go through, but didn't. Oh yes, and I got my Dollar Tree diamond art out. So if there's ever a day I want to take a break, I can work on diamond art. Okay. Right. For my second round, we've been on for 2 hours already. Oh. So yeah, it was good. It was all good. Had fun doing it. So had a lot of new people too this evening. So that was fun. So, okay, I am going to go ahead and head off. And okay, I keep getting booted. I don't know what's going on. I'm leaving anyway, but I guess now's better than having it all through my live, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Not sure about tomorrow, but for sure on Sunday. So everybody just make sure you're subscribed and you have your notification bell turned on so then you can catch me next time. And everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. Love every single one of you. And we will talk again soon. Have a great night. Bye.